So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of calf complex care through a little bit of self massage. So just take any massage oil that you have or baby oil, get a nice amount on there, and just start to rub it around the whole shin and lower limb area. And then what you can do is use the knuckles of your hands just to drive through that musculature from either side of the Achilles tendon all the way up through the nice bellies of the calf muscle. Come through the front, just do a little bit of pressure waving through the heel of your hand and through the fingers, coming through the tibialis anterior at the front, which just sits on the outside of your shin bone. And just alternate between those two. And we're just working from either side of the Achilles tendon on the back, coming up through the musculature, through the outside of the leg, coming through the front, as I said, using the heel of the hand and the fingers, coming up through that tib anterior. And then what you want to do is go a little bit deeper now. So I'm going to use my fingertips here and just really pull up through the front line. And what I'm basically doing is getting my fingers to run through the bottom half of that tib anterior. You'll be able to feel that nice little fold there. And now I'm going to work through with my knuckles. So all that little fascia that gets tight around the Achilles and the ankle bone. And you'll see that when you're working on the lower leg, it's really good just to work on one side of the tibial bone and then the other side. I'm going to use my knuckles. I'm just doing some cross friction work here across the fascia and just working my way up. When you get up into the belly of the muscle, just use your hand on the inside to support it. And then you're going to do the same on the other side. Alright, so what I want you to do now is that we're really going to work on either side of the Achilles tendon, and we're just going to work through the musculature here on either side coming up. So get really in deep with your knuckles and pull up. And you're going to just flare out as you get to the actual calf muscle itself. So that's the process that you want to use in terms of just oiling through, getting some nice release through all that fascia through the whole calf complex area. And now I want to show you tuck and stretch. So when it comes to tuck and stretch, I'm basically just going to put my foot up on top of my opposing knee, and I'm going to just work with my thumbs through the inside line of the calf muscle. So I'm starting right down at the bottom here, just over the ankle bone, pressing my fingers in and keeping my foot flexing and extending as I do. If you feel any hot spots or trigger points, they're the sore spots. Allow yourself to stay there and just work through the foot. Press a little bit deeper. You might want to do a little bit of cross friction work, but we're basically looking for any trigger points or hot spots through the musculature that needs to be worked on. And so they're your processes. And then we're done.